the tape that contained evidence that exposed the entire operation and the illegal experiments conducted on soldiers like John Stryker. The information revealed the involvement of high-ranking officials and government agencies in the project. The case received widespread media attention, leading to public outrage and demands for accountability. As the investigation unfolded, it was discovered that the experiments were part of a larger conspiracy to create super soldiers with enhanced abilities. The failed pacemaker was just one aspect of the covert operation. The government had been secretly experimenting on soldiers for years, using them as test subjects without their knowledge or consent. With the evidence provided by John Stryker and other whistleblowers, legal actions were taken against those responsible for the illegal experiments. The lead researchers, including Mr. Reynolds, were arrested and faced charges for their actions. The government was also held accountable for their role in the project. John Stryker became a key witness in the trials, providing testimony about his experiences and the true nature of the experiments. His enhanced abilities, including his speed and memory recall, were showcased during the proceedings, further solidifying the evidence against the perpetrators. The case led to significant reforms within the government and military, including stricter regulations and oversight of experimental programs. The rights and well-being of soldiers and veterans were prioritized, and measures were taken to ensure that such unethical experiments would never happen again. John Stryker's bravery and determination in exposing the truth earned him recognition and respect from the public. He became an advocate for the rights of veterans and a symbol of standing up against government misconduct. In the aftermath of the case, John Stryker continued to live his life, using his enhanced abilities to make a positive impact. He became a mentor for young soldiers, guiding them through the challenges of military life and advocating for their rights. He also joined organizations that aimed to prevent the mistreatment of soldiers and veterans. While the revelations had a profound impact on his personal life, John found solace and support in his new mission. He found love once again and built a strong support system around him, including friends, fellow veterans, and those who believed in his cause. Lost and found, a hero's journey to reclaim identity and purpose. It's been a while since we last heard from Stryker, and in that time, Stryker has learned so much about the nanobots placed in his body by the government doctors on the secret project. Not only do they increase his memory by connecting neurons that normally wouldn't be connected, but also with time, they also upgrade themselves, which is a concern to John because he does notice more of an attraction to tech and wonders if the nanobots are turning him into a cyborg. As John's been cleaning up the streets, fighting crime, kicking bad guys' butts, and getting younger day by day, he decides to see the world. There's nothing holding him back. He decided he'll go to Korea, or maybe China. Something different. "I've never flown first class before," Stryker said, as he gets on the plane. We notice the flicker. Mid-flight, John's eating an apple, and something catches his attention. Outside of the window, he can see a massive thunderstorm that the plane is headed towards. John can feel some kind of surge or energy pulsing in his body. To avoid the storm, the pilot climbed above it. John didn't know what it was that made him feel like that. He was used to turbulence, but something inside of him, what's happening, like he was scared, almost as if he had no power over himself. "It has to be the nanobots," Stryker said. "It's almost as if I can hear them talking to me." Stryker gets up and goes to the bathroom to wash his face and get his bearings. He stares in the mirror and inspects his face, looks at his eyes. He looks all right. Everything's fine. He thinks. He's got this crazy ringing in his ears. He goes back to his seat, goes to sleep. He wakes up as a plane is landing. John, feeling a little off his game, maybe because of jet lag, he forgot one of his bags as he heads to the hotel, one of which just happens to have his Stryker equipment. But there's a little girl that noticed he left one of his bags. She goes to the bag to pick it up quickly and takes off with it before John could recognize what was going on. scrawny little hood rat back at one of her hideouts, starts to rifle through the bag. She notices a bunch of gadgets. Maybe she could get a few bucks off of them. She's not entirely sure what she's looking at. She picks up something she thinks is in the earbud, but it's not. She grabs what she thinks is a fancy pen. Yeah, that'll get me a little bit of something, she thought to herself. So she heads out, leaving the bag behind, and head towards the closest market. We meet back up with John at the hotel, where he's just waking up from his long extended nap. It was just supposed to be for a few hours, he thought to himself. Well, at least this scene is beautiful. Definitely worth it. Some time has passed. John feels normal again, and he starts to recognize, or feel something off. Like he's missing something, almost like a piece of him. As John gathers his bearings and gets ready for the day, he notices an uneasy feeling nagging at him. He scans his hotel room, making sure everything is in place, but something still feels off. Then it hits him. He realizes that his bag containing his Stryker equipment is missing. Panic rushes through his veins as he recalls the little girl he saw picking it up at the airport. Determined to retrieve his bag, John springs into action. He swiftly exits the hotel and begins scanning the surroundings, trying to spot any trace of the young thief. As he navigates through the bustling streets, the sights, sounds, and smells of the vibrant city overwhelm him. Neon signs illuminate the narrow alleys, and the aroma of street food fills the air, blending with the sounds of lively conversations in a language he doesn't understand. Using his enhanced senses, John listens for any unusual activity or whispers that could lead him to the girl. Strains of conversation catch his attention, and he awns in on a group of street vendors discussing a recent encounter with a girl who matches his description. They point him in the direction of a local market where she was last seen. John races through the vibrant marketplace, weaving past stalls filled with colorful goods and bargaining customers. His heightened intuition guides him as he catches glimpses of the girl's distinctive features and the stolen bag in the distance. With each step, he can feel the presence of the Nanobots within him, urging him forward, almost as if they're guiding him towards his lost equipment. Finally, John corners the young thief in a secluded alley. The girl's eyes widen with fear as she realizes she's been caught. John approaches her calmly, his presence commanding yet reassuring. "You took something that doesn't belong to you," he says, his voice steady. "But I'm not here to harm you. I just need my bag back." The girl, startled by John's unexpected kindness, hesitates for a moment before timidly handing him the bag. As he takes it, he notices a flicker of curiosity in her eyes, a glimpse of a life filled with struggles and uncertainty. John's gaze softens, and he speaks gently. "You have a choice, young one. You can continue down this path, or you can embrace something greater. There's potential within you to do extraordinary things. Trust me when I say that the world has more to offer than just surviving day by day." The girl's eyes well up with tears, torn between the life she knows and the possibilities hinted at by the mysterious hero before her. John leaves her with his words echoing in the alley as he disappears into the bustling city once again. As John retrieves his Stryker equipment from the bag, he can't help but reflect on his own transformation. The Nanobots, intertwined with his being, continue to evolve, granting him extraordinary abilities. But now, he wonders if they have a purpose beyond enhancing his physical prowess. With a renewed sense of purpose, John straps on his gear, ready to continue his journey. He knows that the Nanobots have irrevocably changed him, but he also understands that it's up to him to determine the extent of their influence. As he steps out into the vibrant city once more, he is filled with anticipation for the adventures that lie ahead, and the lives he can touch along the way. As John walks through the bustling streets of the city, his mind races with thoughts and possibilities. The encounter with the young thief has sparked a deeper contemplation about his own purpose and the role the Nanobots play in his life. He finds a quiet park bench amidst the hustle and bustle of the city and sits down, his gaze fixed on the horizon. The sun casts a warm glow over the surrounding landscape, providing a moment of tranquility in the midst of chaos. Lost in thought, John reflects on the series of events that led him to this point. He remembers the day he was chosen for the secret project, the infusion of nanobots into his body, and the subsequent enhancements he gained. At first, it was exhilarating to possess such extraordinary abilities, but now he realizes that the nanobots hold a greater significance than he initially imagined. With each passing day, John has witnessed his own transformation. The nanobots not only increased his physical capabilities, but also expanded his mental acuity and emotional awareness. He feels a deeper connection to the world around him, a heightened sense of empathy and responsibility. It's as if the nanobots have awakened something within him. As he contemplates the girl he encountered, John recognizes the opportunity to inspire change in those who have fallen through the cracks of society. Determined to explore this possibility, John sets out on a mission to uncover the true capabilities of the nanobots and understand their origin. He delves into research, seeking knowledge from scientists, technologists, and philosophers who might shed light on the deeper nature of his enhancements. With newfound allies by his side, John embarks on a journey to expose the corrupt forces behind the secret project. Throughout his mission, John encounters individuals from all walks of life. Victims of injustice, oppressed communities, and those who have lost hope. He becomes a symbol of resistance and a beacon of hope, inspiring ordinary people to rise up and reclaim their lives. As the nanobots within him continue to evolve and enhance his abilities, John becomes acutely aware of the responsibility that comes with such power. He strives to strike a balance between his own self-discovery and the greater good, using his gifts to uplift others rather than exploit them. In his quest for justice, John never loses sight of the humanity within him. He understands that the nanobots are not meant to make him invincible or infallible, but rather to amplify his capacity for compassion and change. As he grows stronger, he becomes an advocate for empathy, understanding, and unity. As John delves deeper into his mission to expose the corrupt forces behind the secret project and inspire positive change, he never forgets about the young girl who crossed his path. He believes in the potential within her to make a different choice and embrace a brighter future. After their encounter in the alley, John's words resonate with the girl. Touched by his unexpected kindness and the possibilities he spoke of, she begins to question the path she has been on. The memory of their interaction lingers in her mind, prompting her to reevaluate her choices. Inspired by the encounter, the girl starts seeking alternatives to her life of petty crime. She seeks out resources and support from local organizations dedicated to helping marginalized youth. Through their guidance and mentorship, she discovers her own untapped talents and strengths. With time, the girl begins to channel her energy and determination into positive endeavors. She engages in educational programs, develops practical skills, and embraces creative outlets that allow her to express herself. She finds solace in art, writing, or perhaps even technology, discovering her own unique path towards a brighter future, a journey of revelation, bonds unearthed and paths entwined. John, still keeping a watchful eye from afar, observes the girl's transformation with a mixture of pride and hope. He recognizes that her journey is her own, and it is up to her to decide the kind of person she wants to become. He believes that his encounter and the words he shared played a small part in planting the seed of change within her. In time, the girl emerges as a source of inspiration in her own right. She becomes an advocate for disadvantaged youth, sharing her story and encouraging others to break free from the cycle of crime and poverty. Through her experiences, she offers support, guidance, and a beacon of hope for those facing similar challenges. While the girl's specific path may be different from John's, Their lives intersected for a reason. The encounter served as a catalyst for her own personal transformation and empowered her to create a positive impact within her community. Though the girl's story may continue to unfold in unforeseen ways, John's belief in her potential and the power of choice remains steadfast. He understands that the impact he can have on others goes beyond the immediate, extending to ripple effects that can shape lives and inspire change for years to come. As the story deepens, the revelation that the young girl, Ji-Yeon, shares a name with John's past love and the possibility of her being his daughter adds a new layer of complexity to their connection. John's mind races as he tries to piece together the clues and understand the circumstances surrounding Ji-Yeon's existence. John's memory, enhanced by the nanobots within him, begins to unravel fragments of his past. He recalls a time when he was involved with Ji-Yeon's mother, a woman of strength and wisdom who shared his passion for justice and fighting against corruption. Their relationship was intense, but ultimately cut short due to the dangers they faced and the secrecy surrounding their work. As John ponders the possibility of Ji-Yeon being his daughter, conflicting emotions surge within him. On one hand, he feels a deep sense of responsibility and desire to protect and guide her. On the other hand, he fears the potential dangers his association could bring to her life, as he is still embroiled in the ongoing battle against the forces behind the secret project. Determined to uncover the truth, John discreetly investigates Ji-Yeon's background and her connection to him. He seeks out individuals who were once part of his past, attempting to find answers and reconcile the pieces of the puzzle. Through his investigations, John discovers that Ji-Yeon's mother, whom he once loved, tragically lost her life while fighting against the very forces he continues to oppose. The revelation hits him hard, and he feels a deep sense of loss and remorse for not being able to protect her. As John finally confronts Ji-Yeon with the truth about their connection, he does so with a mixture of trepidation and hope. He shares with her the memories he has unearthed, explaining his role in her mother's life and expressing his desire to be there for her as a father figure. Ji-Yeon, a young woman filled with her mother's resilience and determination, processes the information with a mix of shock, confusion, and curiosity. She begins to see glimpses of her mother's spirit within John and recognizes the potential for a new bond to form. Together, John and Ji-Yeon embark on a journey to discover their shared history, seeking answers and closure. Along the way, they form a unique bond, strengthened by their shared values and the legacy of Ji-Yeon's mother. As they navigate the dangers that lie ahead, John becomes not only a mentor, but also a protector to Ji-Yeon, guiding her with his newfound wisdom and honed abilities. Together, they find solace in each other's presence and strength in their shared mission to bring justice and expose the truth. Whether or not Ji-Yeon is John's biological daughter, their connection transcends bloodlines. They become family in the truest sense. Bound by their shared experiences, their commitment to fighting for what is right, and their unwavering love for Ji-Yeon's mother, whose legacy lives on through them. In their united pursuit of justice, John and Ji-Yeon forge a new path, intertwining their destinies and proving that the power of love and determination can overcome the greatest of challenges. As the story unfolds, it becomes apparent that Ji-Yeon possesses certain technological advantages similar to her newfound father, John. The possibility of her having abilities of her own emerges, further deepening the mystery surrounding her origins and potential. In their journey to uncover the truth about Ji-Yeon's past, John and Ji-Yeon come across remnants of the secret project that led to the development of the nanobots within John. They stumble upon hidden documents and research that hint at the existence of other subjects involved in the project, suggesting that Ji-Yeon might be one of them. As they delve deeper into the secrets of the project, John and Ji-Yeon discover that Ji-Yeon's mother, aware of the impending dangers they faced, took measures to protect her daughter. She entrusted Ji-Yeon with technological enhancements derived from the same technology that gave John his abilities. These enhancements, still in their early stages, granted Ji-Yeon unique capabilities that set her apart. Ji-Yeon's abilities manifest in a different way compared to John's. While John's enhancements focus on physical attributes and combat skills, Ji-Yeon's enhancements grant her a heightened intellect, advanced problem-solving abilities, and an intuitive understanding of technology. She possesses a natural aptitude for deciphering complex systems and adapting to new technologies, making her a formidable asset in their quest for justice. Together, John and Ji-Yeon form a formidable team, their combined strengths and abilities complementing each other. John's physical prowess and combat experience, combined with Ji-Yeon's technological expertise and strategic thinking, make them a force to be reckoned with. As they continue their journey, John assumes the role of a mentor to Ji-Yeon, helping her harness her newfound abilities and guiding her on how to use them responsibly. He recognizes the importance of balance and control, ensuring that Ji-Yeon's enhancements do not consume or define her entirely. They learn to trust each other's instincts and rely on their combined strengths to overcome the challenges that lie ahead. The nexus of strength, uniting technology, training, and a shared legacy. Over the course of several months, John and Ji-Yeon dedicate themselves to intense training and honing their skills. Recognizing the importance of being well prepared for the challenges they face, they establish a rigorous training regimen that encompasses both physical and mental development. Physical training. John, with his extensive combat experience, takes on the role of Ji-Yeon's martial arts instructor. They engage in daily training sessions, focusing on various fighting techniques, self-defense maneuvers, and physical conditioning. John shares his knowledge of hand-to-hand combat, weaponry, and tactical strategies, helping Ji-Yeon develop her reflexes, agility, and overall combat skills. Together, they engage in rigorous sparring sessions, pushing each other to their limits and sharpening their abilities. Ji-Yeon's technological enhancements, combined with her natural intellect, allow her to analyze and adapt fighting styles and techniques rapidly. She quickly becomes proficient in hand-to-hand combat, utilizing her enhanced agility and reflexes to her advantage. John helps her refine her techniques, teaching her to channel her strength effectively and encouraging her to embrace her own unique fighting style. Mental and tactical training. In addition to physical training, John guides Ji-Yeon through intensive mental and tactical exercises. They delve into strategy development, studying past conflicts and analyzing the strengths and weaknesses of their adversaries. John imparts his knowledge of covert operations, reconnaissance, and surveillance techniques, ensuring that Ji-Yeon understands the importance of stealth and intelligence gathering. Together, they simulate real-world scenarios, engaging in virtual reality training sessions that challenge their problem-solving skills, decision-making abilities, and teamwork. They learn to trust each other's instincts and communicate seamlessly in high-pressure situations. Ji-Yeon's enhanced intellect allows her to process information rapidly and devise innovative strategies, while John's experience provides a practical perspective and guidance. Technological advancements. As Ji-Yeon further explores her technological enhancements, she and John dedicate time to understanding the intricacies of the nanobots and how they can be utilized effectively. They collaborate with experts in the field, accessing resources that enable them to unlock the full potential of Ji-Yeon's enhancements. They delve into research and development, experimenting with different applications and modifications to enhance her capabilities further. Through their joint efforts, Ji-Yeon gains a deeper understanding of her technological advantages and learns to integrate them seamlessly with her combat skills and tactical thinking. She becomes adept at manipulating and interfacing with advanced technology, leveraging it to her advantage in the field. Beyond training. In addition to their intensive training sessions, John and Ji-Yeon engage in moments of reflection and bonding. They share stories about their pasts, allowing their connection to grow stronger. John imparts life lessons and values to Ji-Yeon, emphasizing the importance of empathy, compassion, and justice in their mission. They support and encourage each other during moments of doubt or frustration, fostering a sense of unity and trust. Their training and bonding sessions also include moments of relaxation and recuperation. They explore the city together, immersing themselves in its culture and connecting with the people they aim to protect. These moments of respite provide them with renewed energy and inspiration for their ongoing mission. During their crime-fighting endeavors, John and Ji-Yeon don attire that conceals their faces and features, allowing them to operate with a level of anonymity. They wear specially designed suits that provide them with enhanced protection, flexibility, and functionality. These suits may incorporate advanced technologies such as stealth capabilities or protective armor to further aid them in their mission. Technological evolution. Unleashing the power of the nanobots. Equipped with their respective skill sets and technological enhancements, John and Ji-Yeon work in tandem to dismantle criminal operations, expose corruption, and protect those in need. As John becomes aware of the nanobots' ability to communicate with him, he senses their presence and their influence on his thoughts and actions. However, he struggles to fully comprehend the extent of their communication and the information they provide. He is aware that the nanobots enhance his physical abilities and grant him valuable insights, but the intricacies of their communication remain a mystery to him. On the other hand, Ji-Yeon, with her enhanced intellect and technological expertise, realizes that she can establish a deeper connection with the nanobots within John. Through careful research and analysis, she discovers ways to interface with the nanobots and understand their language. She begins experimenting with their programming, learning to decode and interpret their signals. In her pursuit of knowledge, Ji-Yeon also recognizes the potential to upgrade the nanobots and even integrate some of John's capabilities into her own system. Using her understanding of advanced technology and her intuitive connection with the nanobots, she develops a method to modify and enhance their functions. With John's consent and cooperation, Ji-Yeon conducts extensive research and testing to upgrade the nanobots within him. She fine-tunes their communication protocols, enabling clearer and more explicit exchanges of information. This advancement allows John to gain a deeper understanding of their messages and utilize their guidance more effectively. Additionally, Ji-Yeon uses her newfound expertise to integrate select features and abilities from John's nanobots into her own system. This process involves careful analysis of the nanobots' programming and understanding their compatibility with her own enhancements. Through her meticulous efforts, Ji-Yeon successfully incorporates some of John's capabilities, augmenting her existing skills and broadening her range of abilities. As a result of Ji-Yeon's research and upgrades, both John and Ji-Yeon experience an enhanced level of communication with the nanobots. They can exchange information, receive real-time analysis, and coordinate their actions more seamlessly. This newfound connection allows them to work even more effectively as a team, utilizing their combined strengths and the enhanced capabilities provided by the nanobots. Together, John and Ji-Yeon push the boundaries of their technological enhancements, exploring the full potential of their connection to the nanobots. Their collaboration and shared discoveries not only strengthen their bond as father and daughter, but also increase their effectiveness in their mission to fight crime and seek justice. Ji-Yeon's mother, the woman whom John once loved and who shared his passion for justice, tragically lost her life while fighting against the forces of corruption and secrecy. She was a courageous and determined individual who dedicated herself to exposing the truth and standing up against injustice. The memory of Ji-Yeon's mother serves as a constant reminder of the importance of their mission and the need to protect those who cannot protect themselves. Her sacrifice fuels their determination and strengthens their resolve as they face the challenges that lie ahead. Paths apart, hearts united, a tale of love, justice, and individual destiny. After their successful mission to uncover the truth behind the secret project and bring the responsible parties to justice, John and Ji-Yeon find themselves at a crossroads. Despite their deep bond and love for each other, they realize that their paths diverge in terms of their individual goals and aspirations. John, driven by his past experiences and the desire to protect the innocent, feels a calling to continue his mission of fighting crime and corruption on a global scale. He believes that there are still numerous threats and injustices that need to be addressed, and he is determined to make a difference in the world. On the other hand, Ji-Yeon, while equally passionate about justice, feels drawn to a different path. Her experiences throughout their journey, combined with her enhanced technological capabilities, have ignited a deep curiosity and desire to explore the realm of advanced technology and scientific discovery. She sees an opportunity to make a lasting impact by using her knowledge and skills to innovate and create solutions that can benefit society. As much as they love each other, John and Ji-Yeon recognize that their individual paths will demand their full focus and commitment. They understand that embarking on these separate journeys will allow them to grow and make a significant impact in their respective fields. Though they choose different paths, their love and connection remain strong. They become each other's pillars of support, providing encouragement and understanding as they navigate their separate endeavors. They promise to stay in touch, share their progress, and reunite whenever their paths cross. In the end, their decision to split up is a testament to their selflessness and dedication to their individual causes. They understand that they can have a more profound impact by pursuing their passions separately, while still cherishing the love and bond they share. Their love becomes a source of strength and inspiration as they continue their journeys, both making their own unique contributions to the world.